In just 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why you should be using Marquee Tech. Not only is it going to streamline your business, it's going to help with your profit margins, it's going to increase your turnover, and the best bit is we can switch you from your current system in less than 5 days. That includes moving your customers across, your stock, and allocating components to tents, floors, linings, and so on. So I'm just going to demonstrate some of the features now, again within 5 minutes. And as you can see, I've already pre-built a quote. I've had added in some of the higher items that we have, and the marquee is a 9 by 27 meter. If I make this now a 9 by 24, the price for the tents, the floors, and the linings will be recalculated, but maybe more importantly than that, the stock's been recalculated too. I'm going to add a partition wall in, and then what I'm going to do is just remove the lining because that partition wall is going to separate my catering section, and there's no need having lining if that's going to be a catering section. I've already added in 2 clear ceiling panels, and what I've done with that is created a stock rule that says if I add a clear ceiling panel, automatically remove a PVC roof and a lining roof from your load list. And there's a lot of stock rules that we can create that will automatically manage your stock. So let's go into the quote now and scroll up slightly because there's some cool things that I want to show you here. Little feature which is customer notes. But what's great about these notes is you can add certain ones to load lists. So here, look, access the site through the south entrance with full PPE. The guys on site building the tent need to know that, so I'm going to add that into load lists. What I've also done is take a picture of the site, and I've also added that onto the load list so the guys know exactly where to build the tent. I'll come back to invoices in a second. I'll also come back to floor plans in a second too. So here we have a quote, and some of the line items are coming up with a stock warning. So let's go into this tent. I'm going to click shortages, and now I know 6 months before an event rather than 6 days that I'm out of roof beams for this job. So alternatively, I could then look at the following weekends to see maybe if the customer can book then instead, or I could look for a completely different tent type. Let's look for a 30-foot by 90-foot sail tent, remove my shortages, and now, okay, I can see that we've got these components and this customer can book then. What I could also do is go in and put in my costs. So maybe I just want to chuck in how many staff that we're going to need, the vehicles that we're going to need for setup and takedown. If we have any other costs like plant hire, carpet costs, and you can actually order your carpet straight from the system, costs for toilets, generators, and other sub-hire items. And now let's jump into the quote again and just see what my profit margins are. And you can see in less than, what was that, 45 seconds, I've put my costs in, and now I know that I've got a nice 44% profit margin. So let's go on to what the customer sees. Before we do that, though, we're just going to duplicate the quote and actually give them a different option to look at, because it takes seconds to add a new marquee or change the quote in any way so your customer's got a few options to compare. Because I think nowadays everyone loves having the ability to compare. So let's add in that sale tent. I'm just going to have to redo the floor because, of course, there's quite a lot of code and stock that's important with your flooring and also the marquees. And now we're going to go and see what it looks like for your customer. So from the system, you can send them a link to this page, which is their unique dashboard. You can put as many quotes in here as you like. Through here, customers can then click, look at images. And by the way, we would design this with you. So the layout you want, the colors you want to use, the type of image galleries you want. You can also upload images to your stock items, which is a great time saver. It's also a good opportunity to upsell. When a customer wants to book, they click here. You're now sent an email, and you can see, look, they want to go for one of these two because we've got a credit card icon. It takes 2 seconds to turn it into an invoice, the quote into an invoice, I should say. More, confirm, create, and we're good to go. I forgot to show you a floor plan, so let's just do that quickly now. All I need to do is click generate. The system will automatically build the floor plan depending on the quote, or the size of the tent, I should say, the tables, the dance floor, and then you can add in any other missing items that you quoted for. So let's move these around. You can see it's all drag and drop, it's all to scale, it's really easy. And in 30 seconds, you've now got a floor plan for your customer, which of course you can put onto the quote and also onto the load list. So let's go into the reports. Actually, before we do that, by the way, your load lists are here and they'll have all of your different hire items, components needed for the build. So let's check out some reports because I know time is ticking. I said it will only be 5 minutes. It looks like we're going to be going over that a little bit. But let's look at the quoting report. Last 30 days. Now I know, now I can find all of the inquiries that we've had, all of the quotes we've created, and follow up these leads. We can look at invoicing reports. What I like about this one is we can go back in time and just make sure everyone paid. So let's make sure, or let's look into September. I'm going to then click status twice. And then from here, I can click send. We have lots and lots of reports, far too many to go through on this demo, but we have a what's happening report. That's like a logistical report, and the analytics hub. That is awesome because that allows us to run any report you can think of using the data in the system, which of course, the more data you have, the better business decisions that you can make. Like I said, we can create your account in less than 5 days, but I'm sure you want to see more. If you do, get in touch. We can book in a Zoom demo. It's completely free, or go to the website. Make your account online. It takes less than 10 minutes and you can enjoy 30 days free trialing the software before you fully commit to it. Thanks for your time and I really look forward to hearing from you. Bye.